What Ryan Reynolds, has seemingly done, right, is used his power and influence to not only help Blake Lively take over this movie, but he's used it, on Deadpool and to make fun of Justin Baldoni.
Who are you? Oh, I'm Deadpool. And I guess you're Deadpool too. But in here, everybody calls me Nice Pool. Oh my goodness, wait till you see Lady Pool. She is gorgeous. She just had a baby too, and can't even tell. I don't think you're supposed to say that. That's okay. I identify as a feminist.
Yeah, I mean, look, most of the time when the movie is this much fun to make, you up bad.
In a plot twist worthy of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Blake Lively finds herself entangled in a legal web spun by none other than Marvel Studios. The allegation? Leaking sensitive Deadpool and Wolverine information. As the drama unfolds, her husband Ryan Reynolds is reportedly seeing red, perhaps more so than his iconic Deadpool suit. The leak that shook the multiverse. Marvel Studios is famous for its ironclad secrecy. You have a better chance of breaking into Stark Tower than getting early script details on one of their movies. But somehow, confidential details about the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine film mysteriously surfaced online. The leaks included plot points, character arcs, and even a few of Deadpool's signature quips. The question now is, who let the chimichanga out of the bag? The studio, known for guarding its secrets more fiercely than Nick Fury guards his inbox, was not amused. Insiders claim that Marvel's legal team is treating this leak as seriously as if Thanos himself snapped his fingers and made their NDA policies disappear. Blake Lively, the unlikely suspect. Blake Lively, celebrated for her roles in Gossip Girl and The Shallows, isn't the first name that comes to mind when thinking of Marvel whistleblowers. She isn't exactly a Comic-Con regular, nor does she have a history of spoiling blockbusters. So how did she end up in Marvel's crosshairs? Sources suggest that Lively had access to the Deadpool script thanks to her husband's starring role. And let's be real, if you were married to Ryan Reynolds, wouldn't you sneak a peek at his top-secret superhero antics too? The theory posits that during a casual evening, perhaps over a glass of wine and a perfectly Instagrammable charcuterie board, Lively perused the script and inadvertently shared juicy tidbits with a close confidant. This confidant, unable to contain their excitement, might have spilled the beans faster than Quicksilver on an espresso binge. Ryan Reynolds, from Merc with a mouth to man on a mission. Ryan Reynolds, the man behind the mask, is reportedly livid. Known for his quick wit and humor, Reynolds is taking this breach personally. Sources claim he's been pacing his living room, muttering Deadpool-esque insults under his breath and plotting a way to fix this colossal chimichanga of a mess. One insider revealed, Ryan has always prided himself on being Marvel's safe pair of hands. He fought hard for Deadpool to get the R-rated treatment it deserved. To have his own wife potentially compromise the film? That's a betrayal he never saw coming. Rumors even suggest that Reynolds considered hiring an elite squad of private investigators, though he quickly abandoned the idea, realizing that Deadpool himself would probably just break the fourth wall and ask Twitter to solve the case instead. Marvel's legal hydra awakens. Marvel's legal team, often compared to a multi-headed hydra, has sprung into action. They filed a lawsuit against Lively, citing breach of confidentiality and potential damages amounting to more zeros than Tony Stark's bank account. A representative from Marvel stated, "We take these leaks seriously. Whether you're an Avenger or a civilian, no one is above the law." This isn't the first time Marvel has cracked down on leaks. They've previously sent cease and desist letters to YouTubers, Redditors, and even a few rogue baristas who overheard a conversation about the MCU at a Starbucks. But suing the wife of one of their biggest stars? That's a new level of legal brutality.
HR complaints to various tabloids and publications, namely TMZ, Daily Mail, and the New York Post, sending them these HR complaints saying these were real and these were ignored, all painting Justin Baldoni to be a monster, okay?
The incident has reportedly caused a rift in the Reynolds-Lively household. Friends close to the couple say that dinner conversations have become more intense than a Hulk tantrum. One source revealed, Ryan jokingly asked Blake if she was auditioning for the role of the spoiler in the next Marvel phase. She didn't find it amusing. While the internet loves their playful jabs at each other, this time the stakes are real. Could this be the first real fight that isn't for Instagram entertainment? Or will they resolve it with their signature blend of sarcasm and charm? Maybe they'll even use this as material for their next viral ad campaign. After all, Ryan does own an ad agency. Fans worldwide have taken to social media, expressing their shock and amusement.
To be given such insight into the workings of how they go about it is what is shocking the world.
Memes featuring Lively as a mischievous Loki variant have gone viral. One tweet read, "Blake Lively leaking Deadpool secrets? Looks like she's the real Lady Loki." Another fan quipped, "Ryan should have known better than to leave classified info lying around. Even Hawkeye could have seen this coming." While some are taking Marvel's side, others think they're overreacting. One Redditor wrote, "If Marvel spent as much energy making good post-Endgame movies as they do hunting down leaks, maybe we wouldn't have gotten whatever the hell Eternals was." The plot thickens. Was it all a marketing stunt? Some conspiracy theorists suggest that this entire debacle might be an elaborate marketing ploy. With Deadpool and Wolverine approaching its release date, what better way to generate buzz than a scandal involving its leading man's wife? As Deadpool himself might say, maximum effort for maximum publicity. It wouldn't be the first time Hollywood has pulled a PR stunt disguised as controversy. Just look at the fake feuds, mysterious leaks, and accidental behind-the-scenes footage that always seem to drop at just the right time. Could this be a cleverly orchestrated move to get people talking? If so, it's working better than expected. Legal experts weigh in. Legal analysts are divided. Some believe Marvel has a solid case, emphasizing the importance of confidentiality agreements. Others argue that unless there's concrete evidence directly linking Lively to the leak, the lawsuit might not hold up in court. One attorney mused, "This case is more tangled than Spidey's web after a rough night." Others question whether Marvel is simply flexing its legal muscles to scare potential leakers. If they don't have actual proof, this might just be a warning shot to remind people that Marvel doesn't mess around, said an industry insider. What's next for Blake and Ryan? As the legal proceedings loom, the couple has reportedly hired a PR team more powerful than the Infinity Stones to manage the fallout. In true Deadpool fashion, Reynolds is expected to address the situation with his trademark humor, possibly turning the scandal into a stand-up routine or a cheeky social media post. Meanwhile, Blake Lively is keeping a low profile, which is probably wise. The last thing she needs is for Deadpool fans to start asking her for plot details like she's the new Oracle of the MCU. In the end, this saga serves as a reminder that with great power and access comes great responsibility. Whether Lively is guilty of the leak or simply a victim of circumstance, one thing is certain: the Marvel Universe just got a lot more interesting. As fans, we'll be eagerly watching, popcorn in hand, to see how this real-life comic book story unfolds. And if this all turns out to be one big joke orchestrated by Reynolds himself, well, let's just say it wouldn't be the first time Deadpool played us all.